it's Jordan. We're back with Kentucky Route Zero. Gonna play Act 4 now. 4 of 5. We're nearly done. We're almost there. Oh. Oh, it's broke as shit. Piss. It broke. What a cool machine. Gesture, gear mounting apparatus, mirrors and undesirable play between teeth. History, state machine gears, causing stuttering, slippage, resetting, skipping. Guess it could be slippage. Gear slot can gradually throw limbs out of alignment, blunt motions, and decontextualized gestures. Oh no! Shooting, gesture context. Gesture context. All gestures happen out of context. The set of preceding gestures, the overall orientation, and extended variables such as time of day and interior affect gear angles. Must be missing a page or something. I think it's time for him to put that man without to pasture, unfortunately. Seems too romantic. Scares them off. What brings you down to the Echo tonight? We all end up here. We all float down here. Always has been. Never seen you that far upriver before. I hope that doesn't mean you've been traveling on the Zero. Have you been there? The Zero? River rat steers clear of weird highways. Well, half my life, more or less alone. I think I've seen it change quite a bit in all these years, but I can't say for sure. The water has a peculiar way of making a person forgetful. Oh, is this like the Leth River? I think that's the one. Is the Leth the one that makes you forget things in Greek mythology? It's one of those. It's a nice one. Old friend, unfamiliar shore. Or which kind of night this is. Oh. I don't know. What kind of night is it gonna be? Are we gonna meet new people? Probably. I mean, we kind of are new people. The Mucky Mammoth. The Mucky Mammoth. The Mucky Mammoth. That feels vaguely like a tavern name to me, kinda. Kinda like it. Will. I don't know who Will is. William, is that you? Are you here? Is this William? It doesn't look like William, but we'll say that it is. For we are mold and whiskey fed and wet gears. Down here, let's take all the gears out and dry each one and then load them back in again. Hear the grinding sound, but her trunk keeps doing that sparking, clanking, weeping thing. Qualified for this work. Kate's a friend, you know how it is, don't you? How do you two know each other? So, we walked through rolling farmland. I mean, kinda, sure. Yeah. I slept under over fences and I walked barefoot with the seeds when they were just planted and tilled the earth with my toes. I should tell you where I left my shoes. John, a classically trained organist? It's true. Look at these long feet and pedal-gripping toes. Doesn't matter. A minor in French literature earned me a position teaching art to Zola at the university. Well, some shitty governor cut state funding for our department. Oh, I can't imagine who that would be. I mean, I guess not the current one, but, you know. We've been new. yeah, by the soundboard at the student theater. Nice. There's a protest. Walk without shoes for something important or tragic. I ended up by the shore, and soon I was drifting along the echo. It ran a while above ground then. It doesn't anymore, but I prefer subterranean waters anyway. Okay, so this used to be an above-ground river, and now it's not. Interesting. Or try to help with maintenance. I drop off the mail and pick up the trash. On occasion, I take the helm. I listen to river stories, and my own stories get fainter and fainter. Are you like some kind of Charon taking us down the river to stick the sticks? Are you? Who are you? I don't understand. I like your mammoth. It's too bad it doesn't work. I like that view. Hi, lady. Hi, pupper. How you doing? How's that cold river spray treating you? If I saw you squinting, it's hard water. Hard water. Hard on the eyes. Still irritates my while I'm piloting a tugboat through it 6 nights a week. Don't be too shy to close them in public. Your eyes, people just assume you're thoughtful. You need tea. So, agricide agarita, peppermint, dried spring agaricus, milk thistle, and dried reishi. What? What those do? Makes the taste of the rest of it. Dried reishi. What the fuck is dried reishi? Mushroom based. Interesting. A big believer in the fungal remedy. Okay. How far are we from Dogwood Drive? Expect waves and diversion. Oh, you're not getting right there, bitch. We got a whole nother episode to go. You spend some time on the indirect before you hit your stop, okay? Okay. Got orders to pick up and a few favors to execute, all dot on the riverbanks from here to there. Hope you enjoy the trip. Fresh air, cozy bunks, hot tea, the video room. There's some pretty interesting tapes down there. Unusual. Weird. Okay. I can take a look. I know VCRs, kinda. Maybe try a few different tapes. You'll get the picture. Don't be fooled by that burned out. He's a smart and kind man. His only vice is those silly scratch tickets. Don't be doing the scratch-off tickets. Don't never gamble, Anthony. You're coming to our next stop. Refueling, picking up a few things. Eyes on the road. Ezra runs up to Shannon. Oh, hey, Ezra. It's slippery up on deck. Do you have batteries? Johnny said he uses tape recorder, but needs a battery. What is he gonna record? Exactly. Shannon searches her pockets. Here's a number of different types. One of them will work, surely. Thank you. Let's go in. Let's go play with our tape recorder. I want to record some shit. I'm gonna get real weird with it. Ooh. We're inside. Are you a kit? Are you a little kit? And musicians. You were entranced. You don't remember this? It's okay. I've seen a lot of concerts. Serrano opened. His tape machine was broken or something. It got really cosmic. Is that like when the roof of that bar went away and we drifted away into the night for a bit? That's pretty cool. Looks like a chance to hear it tonight. That was fast. Got the batteries? Perfect. Hold it right here so you don't cover the microphone with your hand. Record anything that catches your ear. Really changes the way you listen. Okay. All the way from Lithuania just to Kentucky? That's a very far way. Okay, it's a tour. Hopefully you'll get to Nashville from here. The river is kind of weird. You might be stuck in a weird otherworldly highway underground. Okay, she's making a stop. Johnny and I saw her playing on it tonight. I remember loving it, and Johnny was moved. So it usually stops off there. It's supposed to meet a lady there to look at some old engine parts about 3 hours ago. We don't stop there too long. My concert is soon. I don't want to keep them waiting. It's river time. When you on the river, the time don't work right, you see. It's the river's way. Get a tape recorder. I often use found sounds. Oh yeah, you can use some real interesting sounds in music. Kit, what do you have to say? What you doing? Got something. Do you have anything to say? You're making noises. At least I'm walking around now. That's nice. I can't remember why I came here. Neither can I. It makes your mind go weird when you walk through a door. Oh, don't you hate that? It's like Alzheimer's. To walk back out, just remember, you left a part of your brain behind. When's this neck go to the railing? You were driving for hours. You get any sleep? I did have a weird dream. When you nod off, just kind of dip your toes into the sleep. I suppose that's kind of true. I don't really nap that often, to be honest. Are we going to talk about the fact that my arm is not correct? I'm becoming one of them, and I don't like it at all. There's all kinds of trash down here. He keeps himself entertained. It's fine. How to be alone. That is important, actually. Some people do not know how to be alone, and it shows. One question. Do you, like, really have to go work at Hard Times? I mean, it didn't seem so bad, but, like... okay. I really think you do have a choice. I don't think you do. Should be grateful for the opportunity. Gotta settle up. That's why it's such a damn shame when people go sudden. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't like it. I don't want to go work at Hard Times. We're going deeper and deeper into the zero, I think. Problem is that we listen twice as much as it. We're only telling you half of the stories we hear. Time for... You have an uncanny way of having been in the place at the time the thing happened there, and that's the hardest part of taking a photograph anyway. Yeah. I just know about every story. Most of them I picked up second, third, or fourth hand, so I'm listening to see. I'm sure they're all true. I personally believe a story gets more true as it's tossed around from brain to brain. The whole community brings their insight to bear on the brittle facts of experience. I saw that big owl. An owl migration. Interesting. Old train station flooded. The gust of Stephen Bishop blew up a batch of white lightning on a raft. I suspect sampled his wares. Interesting. When I was working on the Mucky Mammoth, we picked up a gaggle of passengers headed down a mile drop at the side of Lake Reflections. I know about that one. I heard about them on the Echo line. Where's the meet the time? Young woman, the small boy, an old man whose name I didn't catch. Oh, and a smelly old dog. Hey! The Mammoth could refuel. Gotta get gas. He followed Junebug and Johnny into the gas station, is what he did. I've decided. Act 4, Scene 2. What happened at the gas station? It is a gas station. Marvelous. Cut it close. I usually find this place upriver. Everybody's on the lake tonight. It moves around? Oh. Hopefully a little before you need it. Interesting. I usually stop here once a night. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure it's even the same one. Doesn't have a name or anything. Yeah, it's gas. It's gas. It's gotten held up elsewhere on the journey site. It's that storm, I think. Look at him go. That kid has a lot of energy. It surely must be past his bedtime. It surely. Yeah, I don't think he has a bedtime. I think he just made that decision. Of your own, I mean. Chat about all kinds of stuff, but I never thought to ask about family. Who has the time? Gotta prioritize. How about that storm upstairs? It kind of roamed around uncertain. All about it. Flooding, property damage. Probably killed a couple tomatoes. Oh yeah. The lake where the water's calmer. Any choppy river. I've got a good feel for it. Plus it's better for fungal growth. It's clumped together in these little balls of nutrient-dense mushroom food. Yum. Oh. Yum. Soggy cave moth carcass. Soggy cave moth carcass. Soggy cave moth carcass. That's a good little phrase there. I like it. Well, and I'll be up there all day. I'll be ready by tomorrow. Go fast as you can pump water into it. I could send Val ashore with you a few hours. She's got a remarkable nose for mushrooms, and you wouldn't even need to know what to look for. Plus, a bag around your neck, and just bring them back to you. Yeah, we don't know where we'll be tomorrow. Who even could say? There's literally no way of knowing where the fuck we'll be. It's impossible. Silence. So, let's get back aboard. Brew some tea before we get underway. Yeah. Johnny wanted a snack. I get a little overwhelmed by all those shelves of candy. Too much of a good thing. Gas stations, fuels on my tab, charged to the Mucky Mammoth. Scratch ticket, thanks. Never gamble, Anthony! I'll just watch the lake for a bit. The weird fucking lake. Oh, our robo-ness. It's so much. What do we got in here? Attendant! Looking for crystals? What? Why do you assume I'm looking for crystals? I got them on sale. We got some blue crystals, we got some red crystals, we got every kind of crystal you want. They'll heal your ailments, don't you know? It's like a rock, but magic. They're great. They cured my rheumatism. Popular crystals. I'm a passenger. I just stand here behind the counter. Nobody affords me any greater importance than a spider web brushed out of the way. You probably don't even know my name. It's like I'm just attendant to you. This dignity be forgotten, though, letting them flow around you unspoiled. I used to be a person. I don't even walk around. I'm glued to the floor here. Nobody looks at me twice. The money ran out. I've been here for years. Oh shit, that's that thing I said, Lake Lev. I just brought that up 5 minutes. I mean, you brought that up 5 minutes ago. I'm an attendant, but you, Jordan, brought that up. Yeah, something like that. I like to keep moving. Oh yeah, I like that too. We drift everywhere. I don't even own an anchor. We used to have one, but I sold it for Cheetos. No worm. Wait, let's see. I was looking out for you on New Königsberg. New Königsberg. That actually might just be a place. I have no idea. Didn't see you there, man. Pardon my language. What elephant? I expect you must be Loretta. Is it coming on too flowery? Enchanted. Enchanted. I've never in my life said I was enchanted to meet somebody. I'm not Loretta. You should be. You picked a very weird place to meet. Of all the places in the world to meet a person, a place that moves around is not the best place to do so. Neutral territory. Neutral territory. Ah, gotcha. No, I get it. You met her on Tinder. I gotcha. We didn't have computers. To get a message to somebody, you had to write it on a rock and throw it. What's your plan exactly? Head down to the rum colony. I forgot. Shit, I don't even know if she likes drinks. I hope so. That's pretty romantic. I mean, like misty valleys and ruined churches romantic, not like flowers and chocolates. Of course not that. There is that weird memorial we learned about. I'm sure she'll understand. Well, goodbye. My card is full. Get fucked. Oh, never mind. Autobiography for the computer game. Spent a lot of time on it, but I only got one reply, and that was Loretta. Supposing she's lost interest now. Could maybe give me some feedback? It's only a paragraph. I have it all memorized. Spent so damn long writing it. I'm a good-natured man, retired, and spend most of my time sailing the Echo River, riding currents of subterranean gas and that strange invisible wind that moans out of the small tunnels along the bank. Seeking a companion to map the river with me. I have 2 grown children, but they live far away. No goofballs. What was that about goofballs? Serious inquiries only. But what if you there's some goofballs I really like. I kind of like the wind. Good nature man, sailing echo, riding currents of subterranean gas, and that strange invisible wind that moans out of the small. The wind is a lot, but I kind of like it, to be honest. I'll say that her the date. No, you should keep it. Children's fine. You'll be fine. You're okay, Norm. What's left of it anyway? Goodbye! Piss off. Johnny and Val. You hunting for mushrooms? Soggy. I liked the soggy moth wings too, Johnny. Could you fit in the sidecar? If you have like one knee draped over, you could sit next to me. I'd hold you tight. I promise you'd be safe. No, I guess it's settled anyway. Nice to think about, though. The crystals are rough, dirty. They must have come out of the river. Johnny seemed distant. He was excited about the dog, though. There's a kind of cloudy inner formation the tenant said was so popular. What would it be like to travel with one more? Ha! K. And we're moving through the algae. Just ask him. It's a decayed plastic bag caught on the rack. Ew. Ick. Johnny, I want to talk to you. Have you been thinking about things? I'm coming. I'm coming. It's a crystal. I know I said I was going to get you a snack, but I didn't do that. Good luck. Now I will go inside. I also make strange noises. Don't think about it. You got big plans for the night, Pupper? I will just see where the river goes. You look like you've got that figured out already, Val. You know what's going on. Where did those crystals come from? How's your night? Quiet. I was just kind of doing some stuff and some things. Hashtag contributes to a journey too. I never travel because I'm glued down to the floor. I can't go anywhere, but it's okay. I love it. Have you met some interesting people? No, I've sold them gas though. Let me know if I can help find you anything. Oh, Glory, it's good to be among friends. Suit yourself. I should take a book out of a page. I should take a book out of your page, man. Good little guy, but I think the most important thing I can say is, Glory, it is good to be among friends. Okay, I'll see what I can do with that. It's my birthday. I am 5 years old. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I set out on the Echo River alone, or so I thought at the time. I was looking for an ice floe. A humble artery on their way from who knows to who knows where. It's a mystery. An hour into the journey, my lantern gave up. Now, I always carry 3 or 4 spares. You'll never catch me in the dark again. Lesson learned, buddy. But that night when the lantern let out, I was in the dark, my arm extended, running my fingers along the cave wall. I was on that wall. I was licking it. I was going by sight, by smell, and by taste. And I just pray I can find somebody else. Even just a crack in the rock to get that moonlight, drink it in. Oh, but I had them apples with me. Them sweet pink lady apples. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I was unmoored. Unmoored is an excellent word. I should use that more. and it was so dark. I started going by the apple system. It's however many apples you eat. Doctors hate it. See, in this phase, I think would have continued indefinitely had I not come out last damn apple. Somehow there was another one of those fist-sized chunks of life-giving fruit already softened by time. Probably an unappetizing brown. I felt a tickle on my upper lip. It hatched. I don't... Oh. Ew! Ew, not maggots, no! And that fly... I should have ate the fly, but I didn't. I should have let it kill me. Born into darkness and famine, hungry and alone. No, I should have snuffed it out, but I couldn't. No, I couldn't. No one else for it. An orphan. I started to get depressed thinking about it. Orphans depress me, you know. And then blinding glory, his ass lit up like a candle. That wasn't a fly, buddy, that was a damn lightning bug. I go back and forth between calling them lightning bugs and fireflies. I feel like there's a regional division around me, where some people will call it lightning bugs and some call it fireflies. And I never know which one to go for. I feel like my mind says firefly, but my heart says lightning bug. Glory, it's good to be among friends. Well, that's some weird shit you've told me. You know, that's some real weird shit. I'm gonna leave this place. Junebug, he's a weird one. He ate a rotten apple and started preaching to me. Did you talk to him? I thought that was a toad. Of course there's a difference. Toads live in the mud, frogs live in trees. Obviously. I got cat energy from him. Aloof. A frog or a cat? We want a pet. Feeling lonely, Cricket? Or maybe a third person to travel with? Do you want a threesome, Johnny? You know what I mean? We can try stuff out. We can fuck all the livelong day. Person. What could we be? You may be right, Cricket. Are you down a little? Like I did with the gerbils. Oh, Johnny wants to fuck. River, I mean. Don't let him leave us behind. It used to be an upholstery shop. That's inhabited by a very skilled taxidermist. I didn't see nearly as much business. Only the trace of it is a grayed frame of an old sign. And below, no specimen is too exotic, no arrangement too fanciful. Still sees Elise is the resident artist, though she's not the owner. It's owned by her Aunt Ida. Youth endeavors mostly at the restaurant she and her husband run on Lake Lev. What's that place? Is that the tiki bar? Can we go to the tiki bar? Shannon went to those videos. Oh, there's like a whole separate adventure I could be having here. We'll never know what would have happened had we chose differently. Never. The Mucky Mammoth. Still a good name. I feel like I should use that somewhere. The Mucky Mammoth. Eject. I will search. All of dusty tapes. Some have been relabeled several times. What is funeral thing? Insert it. Watch it. What is funeral thing? No TV studio, undecorated except for a funeral lily and a thin blue vase on the table. Gloria V. of Munfordville passed away on Monday at her residence. Survivors include Dakota, Montana, Minnesota, and Barbie, all of Munfordville. A funeral service will be held at 7 p.m. Thursday with cremation to follow. She never knew Gloria. Thinks he may have heard the name, wondering aloud if she ever worked at a cafe down there in Munfordville. The woman who ran that place was once called Gloria. Gloria! They take a call. The caller once installed a satellite dish at Gloria's house, a 900 square foot ranch-style home on 2 acres at a den end backed by weeds and pine. Gloria's roof slid open her window and tugged urgently at his pant leg. Following her gaze behind the house to 2 wild turkeys, Gloria and the caller watched, silent and still, as the huge birds foraged obliviously into the trees. Then he installed the satellite dish. What is this? I guess that was sad. I suppose. It wasn't quite a funeral, it was a funeral thing, though. Archive. Oh, yeah. You know I'm gonna do the question marks. How could you not? Watch it. Enjoy it. Love it. That awful hum. Her blank gray walls marked with tape and school desks, and she noticed a few more details. The murky carpet like standing water. Hatched in a row of lockers, and there's Weaver looking serenely at the camera. So before she starts speaking, there's no sound but that hum. Shannon finds Weaver's words coming back to her as they appear in captions on the screen. Mail, school, and these magnificent tragic horses. Go underground as deep as you can go. The air is cool and the earth is damp, and when you close your eyes, you are surrounded by the dead. Remember where that is? You'll find your way from there. I think this place is what you're looking for. Some of it will wash away soon, but I think you'll be happy here, even without the male school. Oh, let's put that one away. That's a bad one. Let's just leave that running, though. Hey, kitty. Hey, pupper. Y'all got anything to say? I'm just gonna keep the evil tape running. We'll see what that is. Okay. That was a room. I will go to the main deck, and I will think about my life. I like what you've done with your hair. Kate and Will, what you doing? There's only a few notes, so sad, like funeral music, you know? I don't remember it being sad, just simple and unburdened. Maybe that's what funeral music sounds like to me. Unburdened. I'm just trying to remember the Mammoth song, but neither of us have heard it for years. And the Mammoth's belly. Hidden in gritty, matted fur. It's like a big music box. Interesting. Easy to replace so you can ever remember what the notes were. I found something really unsettling. I'll be movies and that kind of stuff. I like nature documentaries especially. Some people left home movies or little art videos. It devours anything you leave in it. Oh, The only station we get over here is that WEVP community television. A show with the gentleman playing banjo in his birthday suit. What? They've got the show with the gentleman playing banjo in his birthday suit. I mean, I'd watch it. Oh, yes. It tries to start, it makes this awful sound. I can hear it's awful. At least that way nothing gets taped over anymore. Where is the station? I don't know. Somewhere. Community. So it's the community. Dashiel would know. A lot of volunteer work. Okay. That could be useful. Maybe he knows about how that video happened. No, he got let go. Damn it. Piss. It's a ferry to work. I dropped him there a few hours ago. He should go ashore. Go ask Dashiel. Oh, okay. I can do that. I really miss a chance to lounge on the beach. I do enjoy a drink. I don't find their signature liquor suits me. Okay, still. Ezra told me about the dark corners. Citronella oil keeps the bugs away, which keeps the bats away, but the light doesn't fall very far from the flame. Sandy echoes. It's the part Ezra wanted to tell me about. He said he found a treasure. Back with the room, I should tell you about Patch. New director, I guess that means he books the music. He's pretty much run the place for the last 7 years. A dead man named Vernon. Technically it'd be owned by Power Company. Let's see about sizable interest. Vernon as part of a state-sponsored investment program. As long as Vernon, the upshot of all this is that nobody came forth to identify the body. This is strong Mai Tai, if that's your thing. It is. We did business by telephone. I think. I suppose. Act 4, Scene 4. A phone. It is like a gas station. Oh, is this the phone? Looks like they have a few calls to make. I should probably call someone too. I should call Julian. Yeah, the big bird phone up in the sky. That's absolutely ridiculous. He's the one at the museum, you fucking fool. You absolute buffoon. The good stuff stashed in the spice cabinet? Medicine cabinet? Don't listen to me, kid. I'll see you in a few. I like that Conway now has a lay on him. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to go in there. Are you gonna... I don't... Oh... You're not supposed to do that. Okay. Oh, that's far too many messages.
I remember going to a house in Aroostook County, Maine. I was 2. We were moving, and we were driving up in a white full wood paneling. And it was the first time that I'd seen the house that I was going to live in for the next 7 years.
Clicking and beeping. Next.
Being washed in the bathroom sink.
Oh.
I was just catching my car. I had to parallel park it. The street that I live on was full, but there was a
What are we listening to? Is this his house? Is that his machine?
for like the first time in a long time. So I had to be on. And whenever you have this on in an old car, it definitely smells a certain way.
Yeah.
It smells kind of like, it almost smells, you can like smell that it's hot. And you can feel it too, but the smell that it is from the car itself, like from the engine. And there's been a lot of smoking going on in that car, so it's not exactly a pleasant smell, but it's definitely strong and it's definitely there.
Oh, you're talking too slow, lady.
Know that it's cold. So you get both, and that feeling together is
Who are these people?
cars a lot. Anyway.
What is the... Oh, that's the bureau. Okay. Did you work at the bureau?
Go in and out about it like 3 times.
Bear, don't ruin the machine, please. Oh, is that where I was dialing in my dream?
And that's when I had like the double
Oh, this is a long message.
when I first learned how to drive, my mom taught me how to parallel park. She told me the story about her dad.
Who are these people calling into your phone, mister?
Taught her how to
William, what are you doing?
every time she parallel parked.
Is this the spam emails you keep asking for? I think it is. He always asks for spam emails at the end of our streams, and I don't understand it. Maybe this is what he gets.
Then she had to do it.
I don't know what he gets out of it.
She didn't do that for me. But every time that I got upset about having to do it again, she would tell me that at least I didn't have to be a dime distance away from the curb. I learned how to drive in the fall, and I got that snow a lot during that time.
Oh, please.
And I don't know when my mom learned it.
Oh, probably.
Probably going to school, right?
I can't sleep because the
Oh.
scraping against my window, and it reminds me of a tongue scraping against my skin.
Doesn't it, though?
What?
What?
I'm about to cross an ocean. I worry about my dog.
What the fuck are these messages?
Near a place. The gas is full. Not when it's being sold, when it's not being sold.
What?
It was tough to hold on to this thing, but yeah, my hands are pretty damp.
Is that related to that snake thing I did last time? I guess maybe.
I don't remember the number.
So is this like people that called into that thing? Are you running the echo line, Mr. William? Okay.
Frogs are too loud.
The frogs are too loud. They need to quiet the fuck it out. We're listening to all of these.
Not a whole lot. I guess I was walking. I was in a stroller in Treetop Park, Florida.
Oh my god.
Mother
It better be an accident. If that shit happened on... If my mother pushed me into a spiderweb on purpose... Oh my god.
freaked out a lot.
I would put her in a home.
We were sent for.
We were sent for.
I keep hearing these noises whenever I close my eyes. It's like bells ringing. But the bells aren't metal.
Oh.
Bells are kind of bells like memory.
Are you hearing a bell ringing woman from Bloodborne?
I can see the scratch material. It's present. It's ringing.
You're making these people wait a long time, Will.
I remember driving across an old dirt road.
Uh-huh.
My birthday at the party at McDonald's in Hawaii. I got a toy that I didn't like.
Mm-hmm. You fuck. It is just clicking.
Being caught next to the jungle gym. Monster truck rally.
Missed show. One of those two. Embarrassing moments?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Dude.
Whether I wear boots or sneakers,
Oh.
always feel damp.
Cold damp. That's like when I died in The Sims.
People tell me why I can't sleep. It seems like it's been a long time, and it seems like it's been it's just.
It's time to sleep now. Okay. I got through my shit. You people can do shit now. Yeah, why he just dove in. He went to get... He's looking for the good stuff. He's looking for the good shit. He didn't hear from me. Oh, no, I don't think that's what he's looking for. Every single one. I'm just following my friends. He has been... He saved us with his bird. Yeah, he's fine. Next! Who we have now on the line? DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line. I hope I didn't wake you up. There's been a lot of sleeping stuff this episode, I've noticed. People are unable to sleep, seemingly. Watching TV, some cooking show, high concept junk food, and everything from high school. They're making cupcakes out of old bicycle parts. I think I might have dozed off a bit. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm completely over it. Good for you. I'm very unsure. Oh. I can imagine. We're in somewhere. Their phone numbers. In case I'm too distracted. We did talk about Reishi earlier, so I feel like it would be best. I think you should just chew on some ice as well. Let's not give weird mushrooms to a pregnant lady. Please. Please. I know you think they're the best, but could we just not? Birth doula. What is a doula? What is a doula? Is that like is it like the medulla oblongata? Just a lot of experience. This used to be cured. Can be pretty alienating sometimes. How's that fit in? How you do that? Still can't get dry land. We just deliver by phone. Phone delivery. Don't worry, he doesn't know about your soda stash. A star thistle and grapefruit cleanse. Okay. Next. DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line. Glad you phoned. I was just thinking of you. I was traveling constantly. A hospital care facility run by some Polish nun. Everyone says it's nice. Not any visitors. He's being stubborn. If you came to visit, he would see you. All those afternoons, you two would go drinking beers by the river. Don't you think it'd mean a lot if you could say goodbye in person? I wouldn't make it back in time anyway. Here's Mother at the door. Love you. Be careful. I will. Goodbye, Nadia. It's very depressing to me this morning. Refusing visitors. I'm sorry to hear. Years ago, my sister's older, she knew him as a child. This is distorted by sentiment. Just always take the dying at their word. Their motivations are beyond our understanding. I should try some licorice root tea. Brandon approaches. Are any of you folks headed past the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces? Not on this run, but we'll be coming back this way. Well, I may still be here then. It's time to head back to work. Folks are trying with that old guy, right? With the leg. Do you see the leg too? Nobody else talks about the leg. There's some files. He totally bit it on the staircase. I don't know. I don't know him that well. Guess he's well enough to swim, yeah. How would that even work if you had like a skeletal leg if you were trying to swim? I wonder what that would be like. For loved one, I mean. Or 6 children: Earl, Kelly, Barb, Ron, Young Earl, and Beauty. The doors of wildlife monuments for only one day, even with Young Earl when she was in labor for 36 hours. Oh! Unyielding disposition of a cliffside. Barb was never very good with her hands. Reading scripts in a call center. She talks and listens, which suits her well enough. Earl, the only rat left still at home when his mother passed away at 82, then had the honor of engraving her headstone. The shop was damaged in a flood several years ago. It was mostly washed away, bobbing violently in the first torrents of the flood, eventually sank. Elongated graveyard for no human loss, visible by eyelash fish and adorned with different wreaths of algae. Like Leth 2, we'll never know. I hope Conway got back to the boat before we fucked off. And there's nobody around qualified to carve his monument, so he's already claimed one of those at the bottom of the river for himself. Oh, what is all that in the middle? I can't quite tell. Shannon, Azra, the old man, and I stopped at the Radvansky Center to make some quick cash. Sure. That's the journey I want to go on. The Radvansky Center. What is the Radvansky Center? DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line. Good morning. Bags isn't feeling well. Long night. Poor kitty. What are you watching? Scary tape from last night. Should we slash his tires? I'll leave a stern note on his desk. Spare the rod, spoil the halfway. What are you doing today? Right, this is weird. Oh, the like tearing effects, I don't like it. Makes me feel like there's something wrong with my monitor. The one, ew, a vending machine with only tomato juice. My God. The old one they just stopped refilling. Their custom scavenger stripped it from metal in the middle of the night. No. Okay. Anyway, the rest of it ended up in the coat room until finally Daryl was piling it to a big bag. Across the box, lost behind all that junk. What is it? There's a bunch of videotapes and completed questionnaires. It's never been processed, so I guess that's what we're doing today. Just have to make one up unless there's some footage of a calendar or something in here. Yes, these are the old tests. We're starting doing the video exit interviews. That's annoying. How do we do this? I'll run the tape, you interpret the questionnaire, and I'll type it up. What? What is this? I'm confused. Oh. It's me, Shannon. I will sit down. I will write. This should be some basic information in the first control test. Subject's general disposition. Why are you here? The other passenger said we could make some quick cash taking these tests. Pragmatic. Demographic category. What's the first thing you remember? I remember spilled orange juice. Immigrant. Use the old categories or the new categories? Take the old ones? They're still in the menu. Put in precarious. Forgot name. Marquez. Marquez, are you sure? That can't be. That's not her. I don't know. I want a tape here too. We could check on the dock when she showed up. There's a man. That guy in the hoodie. He looks so damn familiar. Old for that. No, I don't recognize him. It's one of those days. I see her here. No, definitely not. Creepy distillery guys. I'm not a distillery man yet. They already are mixing us up. They've left me here all alone. A noble assignment. And web TV. I do. I would like to know more about it. Punishment for owning too much of the broadcast spectrum or something. It's a co-op. Did some maintenance and they gave a slot to show my work. That naked banjo guy late at night. What is this naked banjo guy channel? That's what everybody remembers. Community expression. He was expressive. The flood, right? Damn. Shannon Marquez. Does she have a naked banjo shirt too? This describes you. I grieve for fading memories. She did the weather? It was a weaver, Marquez. Yes. So what happened there? Anyway, where were we? How long ago did this happen? Because this is our timeline. We're following these people. But the people watching the video are presumably sometime in the future. I don't know. Please describe the following objects. Bookshelf. I was thinking 3. It is nondescript. It reminds me of a library. Poster. I remember circles. Which is advertisement for vacuum tubes. Oh. Yes, it is definitely about vacuum tubes. Lighting. Just kind of dim. Average, I guess. Tell me more about this. What does this look like to you? Looks like a pear to me. 2 or actually maybe 3. What? Orange, strawberry, guava. Guava? That's clearly a pear. What does a guava look like? I feel like I've never seen a guava before either. Well, guava for real pear, but one of Daryl's crude watercolors. It's a pear even on video. Her, so much more likely for it to appear in a painting based on any number of cultural, social, geographic. Let's see. Please describe in detail any sensations that accompany your memory of the pictures. I remember the way the fruit tastes. My mother gave me some mushed up guava once to cure toothache. I don't know what that means. Does that work? Does taking a guava, mixing it up, make a toothache go away? I guess we should skip these pictures. Memory degradation. Some of these later tests found one is a baseline location updating scenario. Oh. They testing the memory degradation of being on the Echo? Something else I already forgot them for. You're like a mama bird feeding her chicks cotton candy. Cartoon, but we think they are. They put you in that mindset. They have authority. Out with the watercolors, I say. Then what will poor Daryl do? Yeah. I know that's the noise she made. I could feel it. Yeah. Kitty. It is Kit. Look who it is! I miss that kitty. What became of the white one? Oh, it is Coconut. Did I take Coconut? For a week before she'd come inside. I love her. Remember working nights then. She was a nocturnal creature. I want to touch Kit. Can I touch Kit? Is that allowed? I'm ignoring that thing on the table and touching Kit. If it will let me. May I pet Kit? I may not pet Kit. We may not pet Kit. Did we all do these weird tests? How interesting. Oh, maybe now I go Kit, do you want this thing I got? You do. Kit loves whatever I gave it. Oh. What's the questionnaire like? For a few days, I might leave a note to feed the cats. If I can't make it in for it, I just give it to the cats. Right on university letterhead. That's funny. At least I don't use university property and research equipment to make weird video art. I feel like that may be the people making this game talking about themselves. I wonder which is the nobler transgression. It is nobler to feed kitties. From the waiting room. Busy night. He's again sleeping. It's gonna drive me off the wall. Oh, that sounds familiar. Where all has this William been? The Paleolithic. What's your major? Fire! Oh, it's been so long. Instead of taking time off before grad school. It was such a mess. Did I ever tell you about that? My boyfriend died suddenly in my last year of college. Poor thing. But yeah, it really shook me up back then. He was studying aviation. Both really into experimental music. We took a few art classes together. That's sad. What shook me up about it was just this random accident that never should have happened, and so sudden you can never see it coming. Back home, visiting Paris, and he fell off a roof. Oh. Freak accident. That's like how Sophie died. My psychiatrist says that's why I'm such a pessimist. I can remarkably upbeat, all things considered. Thing with your boyfriend in the roof. What happened to the TV station? Acts of God. It's nobody's fault. Oh, what do they have me doing now? I don't think I believe in that. Acts of God. This shitty happens for no reason. I guess it's kind of archaic. First, please use the blank space below to describe your general feelings about television. You have difficulty summarizing your emotions succinctly, or have too many different feelings to fit in the blank space. You may also use the back of this paper. Television is my preferred window to the world. Probably spend too much time watching television. I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about television. How many of the videos did you watch? I watched all of them. You were saying something earlier about that other Marquez girl. Yeah, what happened with Weaver? What happened with her on weird terms? She stopped showing up. That was pretty normal. Yeah, if it's all volunteers, it's not really weird. I didn't really get much advance notice. I just got bored and drifted away. Sorting old tapes of broadcasts. I think she was pretty smart. She probably could have been or help fixing equipment or something, but she seemed content just to organize the tapes. So when she left, no big deal, but then a couple months later, we started getting these bizarre interventions. Is there a reason okay. I was like, is there a reason I'm just standing here creepily? Oh, pissed. Do we have to watch all of these now? Why did I tell myself that? Passed through doorway and focused on another table. Which object present on the first table was also present on the second table? Oh, it's obviously the first one. You shown a normal time slot, and then suddenly the feed would cut. It'd still be broadcasting, but our signal was totally jammed. Oh. It's like a Max Headroom thing. There's Weaver Marquez. She'd be standing in the middle of the studio facing the camera. How creepy. Now watch this one. At the beginning of the video, you were asked to make note of a memory from earlier in that day and associate it with one of the objects on the table on screen. The folded map. Table after the camera passed through the doorway. It was a different one. This awful hum. She made a hum so sinister it drove our signal into hiding. Oh, what an interesting way to describe that. I like that. I like weird hums. Just to make note of a fond memory from childhood and associate with one of the objects on the table and screen. The empty bottle. After camera passed through the doorway. I don't think so. There's on-screen captions. I don't remember what they said. Something creepy. What is Weaver fucking doing? Boop. Oh, this one has some music. Then you began in one room, passed through a doorway into another room. In each room, a piece of music was playing. No, they were different. Optimistic or pessimistic? I think it was pessimistic. But that one was optimistic, obviously. She recorded it, but took it somewhere else to add the captions. We had a lot of speculating about how she made the video, why she made the video. It was community television. Couldn't be any worse than the naked banjo guy, yeah. Oh, I want to see this naked banjo guy. She didn't have anything against the station. It felt kind of urgent, like she would have done her broadcast through the proper channels, but something came up, a crisis or something. I want to know more about what happened to her. I'm very interested. The video began with footage of the outside of the building and then entered the building. Was it day or night? It was night. When the camera exited the building again, was it day or night? It was day. How often did it happen? A lot. Dozens of times. Went on for years. So hard to locate a pirate signal. Come from any direction, you know? It's all just waves. Exactly. And then... last one before we get to the table. Answer 7 doors, inscribed labels. A diesel engine idling. Nourishment. A fish tank humming. Sleep. A fire burning. Right before the flood. Actually, may have been the last thing we ever broadcast. Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah. I will write. Location updating effect on emotional memory. Useful range for introspection index. We may need to reject this data. You're too distracted by this point. Plus, it's hard to account for ambient ennui from the last test. Can we just write too distracted and go on to the next one? Carol will be heartbroken if this is the only box we get through today. He's like a paper butterfly. I would say I'm off. Ba 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 ba. And coconut. And coconut. Wise Will. That's what we called him. As an undergrad, he hung around the music department. He's sort of a general technician. He'd fix the PA, run the soundboard. Interesting. There's something you want to tell me, Mimi? Just in the audience. In the Paleolithic, you'd shake the rain stick and crank the dry ice machine. He's chatty. He'd tell you all about the school's architecture, local history, county politics, gossip, folk remedies. I always wondered what happened to him. Yeah. Just another data point floating down the echo. Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. Who are we calling? Could be anyone. Anyone. Hello? Who's she talking to? Recall fidelity before and after the phone conversation. Oh, interesting. What did she write? She drew a picture of the cat. Been on the line for a minute, though. Let's check it out. That's my number. You dialed correctly, but I'm not part of any research study. Tell you what, the phones have been bananas around here lately. I think the phone company's understaffed or someone's asleep at the switchboard. Get up earlier in the mouse. I gotta go to my deltoid regimen and cool down a bit before my morning swim. You know how it is. Hang up and try dialing again. Hit the buttons real hard. If you can, maybe you'll wake them up and they'll connect to you right. What? Who? I want to... Kitty? Can I talk to Kitty? They want me to go back in. What's going on in here? Yep, hello, you got me again. I'll tell you what, suits me just fine. My doubts are cooling and the coffee's brewing. I'm just sitting here looking out the window anyway. The sun ain't even up. Yep. Sorry to bother you, I should go. It's no bother. I'll tell you what, it's nice to hear another voice before the sun's up. You may have guessed by now, but I'm, no guess. Deduce. Take a closer listen to my voice and let's see what you think you can know about me. What I like to do, and so on. Then I'll try you. A phrase you can listen to and analyze. Say I owe some people some apologies. Got it? What do you think? What kind of body makes a voice like that? You're solid. Your voice sounds like it could stop a truck. Hope I never have to find out. You should be able to hear that. Every word I say has to go right by them. You have a warm smile. Warm like the noon sun. What do you guess my job is? You are You're an auto mechanic. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All direction. I'll speculate. At the very least, I'll say you love art, or any way you tolerate it. So I'm a collector of maps. If you aren't, then I don't know a thing. I don't think he got any of it. But we'll be nice and say he got a couple parts right. Orthopedic physical therapist, specializing post-surgical rehabilitation. or the phone because I believe you can get a pretty damned accurate picture of someone's general health just by interfacing with them verbally. The body is the body and the mind is the mind. Well, I'll tell you what, having worked in this field for nearly 3 decades and seen all manner of evidence, I'm no longer sure I believe in the mind at all. This is right hand, misadventure and infection. Misadventure and infection. Interesting. But a delicate machine that required years of specific focus on coordination, getting his left hand up to speed and accuracy required for the work. He's riding, throwing dunks, you name it, all left-handed. A triumph of physical therapy. Back to work. The next day, he was unemployed. Standing in front of that delicate machine, reached out with his left hand and just froze. He said, Doc, when I lost that hand, all my memory of working that machine went along with it. I'm going to train again. I'll learn it in my gut. I won't ever again put something so precious as a memory in a place so vulnerable as a hand. All my coffee's done brewing. I'll let you go. Interesting. Oh, look. Can you read the date? It's very far away. For all, we had a calendar up that was like years behind. You fucks! Daryl liked the picture. Best friends. Everyone, there was a different pair of animals that were friends. That's adorable. You don't remember that? That weird intern brought it in from home. He was always like, we would make fun of him for... Nope, gone. Guess I didn't even bother remembering their names. Is there a tape of the monitoring room? Did she flip the calendar forward or backward? What do you mean they usually flip it backward? Do they? Have I done wrong? Run free, kitty. Run. Did boy take cat? Did cat run after boy? Yes. There she goes. Oh. Told you he was one of those distillery guys. No, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. We're like more than co-workers. All photographing themselves. There ought to be a word for that. Piss off. Don't look at me. Bye, kitty. Yeah. So, but you didn't expect these old tapes to start up so much. How does it feel for these people to come up again? Weaver, Marquez, and Wisewell. One who died in college. Charlie. Looking at the photographs of people who've died or moved away. People that are gone. Gone but not forgotten. Oh, what are we leaving behind? Not much. Just old photographs. Ba 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 ba. The easels and tables on the beach over there. Scale like al fresco galleria. Like Paris and New York. Well, the peel is clear enough, I guess. There's no roof either, just a kind of thin cloth membrane, not quite a sheet, more like a drape of rolled out spider web. No concern down here for rain. It's because they can't see the sky, but it's a microclimate down here, and it surely does rain. There's a small girl playing in a puddle. taking in her hands, or she's stuffing a message in a bottle or folding a paper boat. Reviews have been good. Because of the relevance. The town depicted in these photos was recently flattened to make way for a big museum project. Oh, yeah. I know about that. Oh, we're going into a big area here. Is this Lake Lev? What the fuck is that? Ezra helped Kate forage for mushrooms. I hath decided. Act 4, Scene 6. A grove. Where the fuck are we foraging at? What is this place? She lit a second cigarette with the embers of the first one. She trembled, sweating a little under a heavy coat. It was warmer near the doors, but she was following directions. No smoking within 25 feet of hospital entrance. Pick something up. She holds it up for Ezra to examine. Plurosibella porrigens. The common name is angel wings. Isn't that pleasant? They have a delicate, springy texture, and they're tasty like sweet moth. She stood by a hot dog car parked at the edge of the sidewalk. Would you like a bite? Sweet moss doesn't sound very tasty to me. I like to taste my surroundings. I mean, it keeps me connected to the whole thing. My mushroom hunting mentor told me it's useless to pretend to know mushrooms. They escape your erudition. The more you know about them, the less sure you feel about identifying them. Okay. That's why I always bring my favorite guidebook. To a small mushroom growing in the dirt. Here's an important one to recognize, though. Looks to see the greenish pallor of the cap. Amanita phalloides. That's Greek. Amanita means mushroom, and phalloides means... What does phalloides mean? Tell me what phalloides means. Can you eat it? Only once. Death cap. Oh no, the mushroom dicks kill. It's the little mushroom, including a few Roman emperors. Oh. Was there some emperors that died to some mushrooms? Even the Buddha died from eating a mushroom. Well, stop fucking eating them then! Anyway, old things make room for new things. I always thought they deserved a little more respect. You know, there's a villain in Hannibal, like one of the first villains they come up against. I think he was like in the first episode or two. He like finds diabetic people, puts them in a coma, and then makes them be eaten by mushrooms while they're alive. It's horrific, and I love it. Great to look for. Actually, just grab any mushrooms that catch your eye and throw them in this bag. Just take them. Just take them. Love them. Take them. Have fun. First was ask Kate before eating anything. Kate digs in a bare patch of dirt. It's a bit muddy from flooding or the general dampness. To a spotted brown cap. He looks at a plastic bag. The bag is round. Let's go more. The hot dog vendor tried to strike up a conversation with some immediately too personal questions. Given the benefit of the doubt, maybe he's considered it part of his job. Plastic thread and spreading it out on the beach. It was always too cold. It seemed to store up the cold at night, then slowly discharge it into his bones during the day, while the sun bounced feebly off the windows. It was to salve his guilty conscience for selling junk food outside a hospital. She inspects the spotted brown cap. I like to play in the woods beside the house. A couple like tooth-like protrusions. You taken a knife from its kitchen, selected for its long, straight edge, meant for slicing bread. Its teeth had reminded him of a saw blade. He was determined to collect some firewood to heat the house. She plucks the mushroom from the dirt and puts it in a bag. She then examines some tree roots. Intriguing growths along the roots of the tree, a speckled white ball, and a cluster of softly glowing amber caps. What the fuck is Ayurveda? Magical thinking? What even the fuck is that shit? Many of those things, he fished a stray hot dog out of the pickle jar. There are no mushrooms in the bag. A distant clicking of bats. She examines the glowing amber caps now. The mushrooms are slick, sticky to the touch, like they're covered in smoldering honey. She cuts the bundle of mushrooms from the tree roots and puts them in her bag. He tripped on a protruding root and lay off for a while in the mud, examining the pale upper branches of a sycamore tree, listening to the soft tumble of a faraway thunderstorm. Then louder, closer, and his hair stood on end, and there was the bird. Didn't find anything? That's okay. Here's my haul. She got a spotted brown cap. Bitter hedgehog. It's great for nausea, which is basically the #1 complaint of the pregnant woman I treat. Good. Tastes kind of like black pepper. It's okay. I'll let it dry out so it's really tough, and they just chew on it like bubble gum. Ew. Mushroom bubble gum. Takes the bundle of amber caps. These ones are really cool. See how they kind of glow a little? Glowing mushrooms are cool. So don't have to find your way in the dark or anything, but still pretty amazing. Pretty good for headaches. She puts them back in her bag. You got a brother out there somewhere? Julian. He'll find me in the morning after the work is done. I spend part of each night looking for my folks, but now it's pretty much just work. But maybe they'll change now. I have some new friends. I almost had a baby once. So I learned a lot about difficult pregnancies, so now I can help other women. Oh, basically been on my own since then. These are the only trees. That's all. Who planted them there? It looks like someone made it on purpose. So I've basically been on my own since then. Well, that's not really true. Just about everyone who sets foot aboard the Monkey Man with feels like family to now. Guess if nobody's family, then everybody's family. What is this place for? Oh, God. Alright, it's kind of a nice simple shape, pleasantly minimal island geometry. Months later, she came across a book on homeopathic medicine in a used bookstore and bought it. She thought it was mostly bullshit, but found the author's notes on the unpredictability of mushrooms immediately compelling, spiritual even. Sure, it could be natural, though. I mean, I don't know if the island itself is man-made or not, but I don't know much about this place, really. It's supposed to be some kind of memorial to something. Will would know more. Sorry, it's a mystery. She started collecting mushrooms on hikes, never eating them, just collecting, identifying, and discarding. Eventually, she entered the Lexington Mycological Society and began to study in earnest of the medicinal uses of fungi. He examines a large stone monument. We heard about this. It's covered with lichen and painted text. Read that text. X+O forever. Oh, okay. I'll search for clues. Well, I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon listening to doctors and trying to understand the world as they did. He investigates a cypress tree. The tree smells spicy, oily. He looks up into the branches. Trimmed recently. Alright, what have you got? A stone-faced monument has X+O forever painted on it. What is this horrid screeching that's been happening? Hug and kiss forever. Xavier and Olivia forever. Xerxes and Oliver. Oh, this is a bad barge that's coming by. Not sure anyone remembers. Is this the damned here? Is this the damned? Tree trimming out of the way. What is this? What is this kingdom of cats? Oh my good god! There's far too many cats. That's far too many. I wish Will were here. He has some local history. We can ask him back on the boat. Got an old battleship drifting by. The Iron Pariah. Oh, we heard about that too. I've heard things. I forget what I was told about it. As his parents shook him awake, they seemed alarmed, but not immediately concerned. They led him back to the house, past the house into the car. Let's take the bus station for a while. That arcade game he liked. Closely in the rain, expecting the others to be excited or confused or scared, but he didn't feel anything. He hardly seemed to hear. He was observing the family car from a distance, from far above, from the clouds. Nobody even aboard, no people. There must be something on there. I know what's on there, I can see them. Eyeless fish. Of 100 years ago. Close to it and heard a strange wailing. Yeah, I hear that wailing. Fishing on a rowboat and got swept up by a current near the cluttered place. The Iron Pariah was upon her, unimaginably massive, up close but eerily silent, with the lapping of the lake water against its iron hull and a faint sort of a chorus of mews. Oh, I can clearly hear it. More mysteries. Thanks for taking me mushroom picking. Meals there, right out in the open. Mushrooms hide, you have to hunt for them. Yeah. Let's go back. It's time to go. Terrifying. Rocky protrusions near the shore. It's more intricate than it looks. More than 2/3 of it is actually underwater. Oh, don't hit the iceberg. It's man-made and the rocks weren't placed according to their size, so what's visible is more or less uniformly random selection of the overall shape. Looks like it might be a spiral, or maybe some kind of meditative labyrinth. The head of it is a petrified oak stump. Smooth here above ground. That's where the ceremony took place. The Lucks were married there. Lucker. Split the difference with Look. Or even Lick. Or really anything else, but it's never going to happen. Billy Luck and W.H. Locke met in line at the DMV. Except by the clerk, a mistake they discovered immediately, but never corrected. Welcome news to family business, who had been looking for some opportunity to merge interests. These were the Lucks of the Luck Large Animal Storage and the Lucks of the Luck Family Nut Company. Oh, that is a mouthful right there. I need Princess Carol in here for this. Surely someone in some branch of this trees have elephant husbandry on the brain. This is all speculation. Humble and perfunctory, and it must have somehow involved these rocks. Maybe they walked around them in a spiral, like a symbol of their ever-tightening bond? Particularly religious, but rumors persist that the officiant wore a robe. Interesting. What is this? She set out in the dinghy to deliver a package at the telephone exchange. I think. Maybe? I suppose? Act 4, Scene 7? Yes? Perhaps? Echo River Central Exchange. Thanks again for your help. This is about as far as the tugboat can go. Noise and lights disturb the bats. Let's meet Dashiell. He's the guy who works at the TV station, WVP. So you'll pass through the bat sanctuary. Be sure to check out all the plaques and stuff for cool bat facts. And there go. Excuse me. Consolidated Auxiliary Switch number 30. They changed the name when the power company took over. Just on the other side of the bat sanctuary. This package is going to Poppy. She's an operator. The operator. Let's see what it knows. Can't miss it. This is kind of weird memorial sculpture on your way in just before the bat sanctuary. I almost recommend at least stop and take a look. It's really sort of, I don't know how to say it. You should check it out. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Oh, yeah. Are we going just forward? Can I... Is this it? Oh, what is this Blair Witch shit? Oh, am I going over here now? Don't hit anything. We claim these helmets in the names of the folks who wore them, and we place them here in their memory, but also as a spit in the greedy green eye of that power company who bought up our old mine and traded our brothers and sisters' safety for a little more yield. It only yielded 28 good men and women dead when the walls collapsed in the tunnels. Oh, are they back? Things are black, but now they're washed clean and full of water. They swept through hidden tunnels into some awful cave. We never will find them, and so we guess they're water. Oh. If any son of a bitch from that power company wants to take back these helmets as company property, just you try and see what will happen. Hey, Elkhorn. Yeah, that's where we saw the ghosts. They're making a comeback. I would not touch it. I would certainly not touch it. You think Overwood is still that angry? I don't think you ever forget anger like that. Stirs up. I mean, how do you... It's fine. I'm glad this is here. People should remember it happened. I didn't even know it the first time around, but here I am remembering it now, and that's a fine memorial, I guess. Yeah. Will we see the miners if we turn our lights off like we did last time? I'm scared. Let's do it. Oh, hey friend. Hey friend. You cool? Oh, okay. He waving. We're cool. We cool. Don't kill me. You look at me like I'm crazy. Are you feeling okay? Sure. Just kind of numb, like it's not there. That's an old one, though, from an accident. I'm lucky I just had some nerve damage. Yeah, you're lucky. Just making the best of a bad situation, just like the rest of us. Could even help me take care of those medical bills for my leg, you know? Get it all together on a plan. It's consolidated. Hey. Yeah, let's talk to Weaver. Oh, sure. Could be. Even this delivery? Yeah, we're almost there. Kinda. Hey, you could just take off the parking brake and that truck would roll into 5 Dog would drive by itself. Along with my boss, Ira, Lisette's husband. To be honest, Ira didn't like me very much, but somehow Liz got in her mind that she'd have wanted me to have that truck someday. And make up for all the yelling he did, or maybe so his ghost could hold over me. Anyway, they got their own trucks at the distillery. Now that the antique shop is closing up, I've got no use for that old truck. I was thinking you could take it. I barely know you. It's very generous, but I don't need... I'll keep an eye out on it for you until you get straightened out. Sure, okay. Sounds good. He'll get it straightened out, I'm sure. Visitors to the Echo River small-footed black bat artificial hibernaculum and sanctuary has to take extra precautions in order to prevent the introduction of foreign fungal contaminants and the spread of white nose syndrome. Oh, there's been a lot of mushrooms today. Expect to host bats infected with the white nose syndrome. Please do not leave your vehicle. If you must leave your vehicle, please remove shoes, clothes, jewelry, headwear, and eyeglasses to ensure that you do not bring any foreign spores ashore with you. Do not touch any bats or structures. Confused. If you're using a lantern, be aware that it may attract and confuse bats. Relax. Stop your vehicle and switch off your light. Never touch a bat. Okay. I'll have this ready to go. I'll try. I saw it. I saw it coming. Don't come. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me. Can I go if it's just still dark? No, I have to know where to go. Don't touch me. You mustn't look, bats. Oh, you gotta go. Look it. Hurry. Bat fact. Ever talk with your mouth full? Bats do it all the time. Clicks too high for humans to hear. Then they use their powerful ears to scan for the echoes of these ultrasonic clicks. Very subtle difference in the time. Difference is just millions of a second. Bats are able to... Amazing. I don't want the bats to get hurt. I'm hurrying through this. That's no one of them is really talking. Just chasing a bug. Sometimes it's hard to know with people, too. Oh yeah, like how about this weather? Okay, stop talking. We gotta stop. We can't confuse the bats. We care about the bats. If I'm attacked by bat creatures, I'll hate it. Just alone in the darkness with you. Stop looking at me, bats. Don't get confused. You stupid... Oh, shit! Oh, there's a lot of bats. What if I just, like, leave it off for a while? How do we feel about this, bats? How do you feel? It's really dark down here. Shannon touches Conway's shoulder. I hope that's you. Just thinking about my ma. I guess because we're talking about your folks a minute ago. I don't think it's about her that often. Your cousin brought her up earlier and she's been on my mind. A lot of people, nobody remembers them when they're gone. You mean like your ma? Oh, no, she would have hated that. Okay. So if you leave the light off for a while, it seems as little something comes up. There's moths and other small creatures. Hypoallergenic antiseptic pseudomoths. Little gray nothing moth. Often insects with small-footed black moth. A small blah 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 blah. Plant life thrive along the Echo River along the shore of Lake Lev. It's a full done. They eat fake moths. Hypoenergetics antiseptic pseudomoths. Fake food. Food taken apart. Yeah. It is reassuring someone's taking care of them. Who's gonna build the people hibernaculum? Maybe we'll build it ourselves. Maybe you already did. Like the folks in the mine, you said they used to buy stuff, fans, canaries, all little trinkets. There's a lot of stuff down here. It feels cluttered to be human. I just mean, we're home and we make it anywhere. Anyone ever tell you yellow philosophical when you've been drinking? Yeah, I guess I do. There's another thing. I used to get loaded and tell the weirdest damn riddles like, which is more musical? A truck passing by a factory or a truck passing by a music school? Ah, count your blessings. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, there's an umbrella. Go away, bats. Fuck off. Better hang on a minute. Feels like there's one kind of hovering right over me. They don't really hover, though. How could they? I guess a hummingbird will hover by beating its wings real fast. Maybe they can do that, too. Oh, I love hummingbirds. Starting aviation. I used to have a bunch of hummingbird feeders that last summer when he was home. Big sugar water buffet. Oh, yeah. I love little like hummingbird feeders. Have you ever seen those set up? They're real cool. Hold still for a while like one of those wax sculptures. Don't even move your eyes like this. Oh, you can't see me. Watching hummingbird close up. I think I can imagine it. Yeah, you've seen it already. It's my driving face, too. I can't ever help but think of it when I'm driving or seeing a hummingbird. Who were you talking to earlier? When we met in the mine, you were on the phone with someone. I forgot about that. Just a friend. Mark. We met in school, and we're still pretty close. Well, he has kids now, so we don't talk as much. I genuinely do not remember if we know who called, Shannon. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Time for it. I had no idea what I was talking about. It gets harder and harder to reconnect. I do hate talking on the phone. I'd rather either talk in person or via text. I hate phones because they feel like a weird middle ground. Someone's hands when they talk. Yeah. Ignore the umbrellas. What weird zebra trees. It's very eerie. I like it, but it is eerie. Okay, calm down, bats. Calm down. Lisette's sick. I mean, she's old. We're both old. About the youngest person I know right now. Oh, and the kid. Maybe Blue by a people calendar. I bet he has us all beat. So I'm old too, sure, and I forget stuff all the time. Especially if I had to, and my brain is swimming. But I mean, Liz, it's all going away. She's losing words you'd never think you'd lose. Not just like the street she grew up on, but the names of colors and types of furniture. Or even the word furniture. She'd say, we've still got a few nice pieces in the, what's the college shed, where we put the bigger pieces, the beds and couches, and I'd say, oh, Liz, why do you keep teasing me about that time I fell asleep in the furniture shed, when it's so damn comfortable in there? I tried to help her, some dignity, you know. It's all I had to offer at the end. She has a sister in Nashville who'll take good care of her. Now that I'm not around the shop all the time, what's that old guy's name? Used to make deliveries for the shop. He smells like leather. I was always yelling at him, too drunk to work on the one day he could have been in the right place at the right time. She means a lot to you. Are you worried about losing her? You know, it's inevitable. At this age, people are going all the time. Friends, family, everyone. It's natural. I don't wish she'd live forever, just as she keeps in dignity as she goes. I think that's the best we can wish for anyone we care about. Oh, I think the bats are clearing out. Yeah, that's the sad thing with dementia, Alzheimer's, all that shit. No bad facts. I don't want the bad facts. I think we're getting through it now. At least we're about through it. If we're almost through this, we should be about at the exchange. Yep, there's the phone lines I see. Oh, there's a weird noise here. We made it! Hi, people! Those birds. Flora? Hello? I remember you. I don't remember who Flora is. I'm just exploring. I like dark underground places. I'm romantic. I think I'm more classical myself. That sounds like the same thing to me. Okay, bye. Okay. Careful up there. Can't drive your new truck if you slip and break your legs. Try not to make any more bad deals while I'm gone. I'll just be floating along down here. And don't look back. Does this? Okay. Dashiell. Softly. Could be bypassed with another capacitor at 100 nanofarads to reduce noise. If your circuit's too noisy, you should tie those floating pins to ground. Probably picking up all kinds of radio interference. Dashiell Morse, pleased to meet you. There are quite a few of them still in circulation. Anyway, the new system doesn't sound enough current to ring those old bells, so I'm trying to come up with a workaround. The little box the customer attached right before the wall jack. I'm a bit of a circuit geek myself. I seem very comfortable with electronics. Is this your first time down here? It is! Yeah, I can tell. Your eyes can't quite adjust to the light. It takes some patience. I've been coming here since I was a kid for one reason or the next. This train station. They had bats then too, but they were considered a nuisance. What happened to it? Well, the river shifted and this place slowly filled with water, carrying the trains away with the current. It does that, the river, and I don't begrudge it. It's a good reminder that everything we have is borrowed, even trains. Heard this place was still empty, so they moved the phone company in here. I returned here as a young lineman. Still a skill I picked up in wartime, running telephone wires behind enemy lines. Ooh. We used trees instead of poles. I missed that, actually. They were easier to climb. It's just as well. Yeah, you an old fuck. Crystal room. For the vet. The crystal room. There's actually a cable signal. A lot of people down here know all the mechanics of it. Here goes. How cool am I for the denizens of the Echo River? So here spend our time on boats, and you can't plug cable into a boat. It's a broadcast relay. They run a wire down to the crystal room, and then it gets beamed out around the river. Have a nice resonant quality that naturally amplifies the signal, as long as you keep them clean. You should go talk to them directly. They're always looking for volunteers. Take the ferry over to the silo. There's a mail stop there. Just ask around. Guess I'll get back to this damn old ringer. Puppy's just a little further down if you're dropping off that package. Nice chatting with you. Okay. Plaque. What'd it say? Abel and Eloise, the lovers' careers. Abel and Eloise spent most of their lives as carrier pigeons in the employ of the Echo River Avian Post. Tired here after Abel was disfigured in an accident with a light aircraft, but old habits were hard to die. Pick scraps of paper from the ground, the trash, even pull them out of pockets, deliver them to other people to the delight of her embarrassment. Here's to this time I'll begin to come with love letters, poems, or other written desires passed along indirectly through these pigeons. Nestled closely together in disused newspaper stands set aside for their habitation. That's where we left them. Aw, that's sweet. Poppy! I have questions, Poppy. Could you explain what the fuck is going on? Actually, just a minute. Who's that parcel claim to be from? It says... That's weird, there's no label on it. Not a snake from an assassin. Do you work for the post office or the tugboat? I only ask because I haven't seen you before. I'm just doing Kate a favor, dropping off this package. One hospital, one at the base of a mossy moonlit oak. It was beautiful. I love Kate. I think Loretta's granddaughter used to here too. Loretta used to work here. A few of her former operators have relied at some time on Kate's services. And as you can see, all their chairs are empty. Wasn't always like this. I came to work at the Echo River Central Exchange. There were 12 of us. Loretta, Edna, Meg, Kara, Mary, Lois, Liz, Hester, Angie, Wilma, Connie. I was number 12. Connie and I were hired on the same day, but she showed up early. I finished college and asked her to fire him for snapping a rude collar, but he had it coming, and I hear she's fired. Beryl, Jan, and Sachiko, which brought up to 13, and that was as many operators as we ever had at one time. And then they took the exchange to the throw-in like it was nothing. Started phasing us out. Asked not to come back on Monday morning. Saw the way I walk where they found employment in a private PBX. And they had Jana and Liz stop routing calls and write up some kind of best practices document instead. It was their final task as exchange employees. I think was checking residential meters, energy sales. It was see if they need to upgrade their electricity plan, like they were still on the phone. Voice with a smile became a croak. The thermos full of hot honey broth stashed under my chair. Extended technique to the switchboard in those days. Oh, there's a call. He's got the voltage too high. He'll burn out the relay. Yes. Extended switchboard technique. Some girls got lightheaded doing too many calls in a row. With that upbeat dynamic inflection they made us to keep everything intelligible. It was very physical. It's just me. New automation strategy was announced and this place was rechristened. Consolidated auxiliary switch number 30. If it's automated, what do you do here? That's why I need a human touch. Really is all about touch here. Sound is vibration. A touch you feel in your ear, so my voice is my touch. The fast, electric touch, intimate little shock that makes your tiny hairs tremble. I'm gonna say it's all about touch here. See new transistor arrays. The switchboard caught fire. It was just too much, too fast. I think it was a nightmare. Been designed ad hoc over decades around the specific tempo its human operators. And to work out the exact timing of every human gesture that goes into routing a phone call. Run the switchboard for the whole exchange. I dial, my little indicator light switch on, and I make the connection. Do you miss talking to them? I remove and recreate that timing in an automated switchboard. Rough estimate, maybe a week. For over a year. There's no cheap machine that's going to replace me. What if it's cheaper just to keep me here, filling in for the rhythm of the operators? What if I'm the cheap machine? You're not a machine. I'm more in the Echo River Central Exchange, and I'll carry a torch for the voice with a smile. At least I'm keeping some part of it human, right? Even if it's not the best part. Oh yeah, that parcel. Thanks for dropping it off. Think of me when you dial 0. Oh. No! 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 It's not time! What did I click? I don't know what I clicked. I don't know what I clicked. Get off. Conway, get off. It's not time. I don't know what I clicked. Was that the die button? Did I just die? I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. I thought I had more time. I thought there was time. There was time. Oh. Can we go back? Rough will let the current take her, but she couldn't work out where that impulse came from, so she did her best to resist it. She met a guitar player pedaling a floating bicycle with his dog in tow. So they took turns. The floating bicycle, while technically marvelous, wasn't quite buoyant enough for the both of them. Swimming is hard work, the hardest work that dog has ever done, they'd expected. It was the night, struggling through the icy water, stop and recover when they could find a rock large enough to start a small campfire. The weathered guitar case at the end of the thick rope floated pretty well, so he only had to keep an eye on it and occasionally free from the rock or driftwood it was caught on. If he had a guitar in his case or just clothes. I think it was sound right until it time to dry out. She made a painter of shipwrecks. So we divided into two categories. The ones he painted from life, and the Echo River was a very good source for these because its currents were so unpredictable, and the tunnels so dark. Well, but lamplight, I suppose, / studio. As a much younger man, picking up litter where the coastal highway cleaves to the rocky beaches of Northern California. Prepared to work on them in the morning in a room he rented near the airport in Louisville. Postcard-sized sketches and charcoal of the Iron Pariah. Everything was so unpredictable, and he was so focused on details, with a handful of inscrutable marks. She met a flower salesman on a raft. A string of small adjustments. She made small talk. Selling flowers, then learned to reproduce them with his own voice. He was working on a record. Crash, he even shut off the motor and floated for a while. A moment of silence. What are we doing? What are you? Act 4, Scene 8. Sam and Ida's. What is this place? Oh, it's a restaurant. Oh, no. I want to go up. Hello? Hello? Can you help me? Just in time. We already finished eating, but we're at to place a to-go order for Clara. The bastards took Conway. Take a look at the menu. I'm sure there's something you like. Ida's a bit of a local celebrity for cooking. He's around the corner playing a video game. I don't know when you are back her. Where's the old man? They took him. Bad luck. He'll get it next time. Got a quarter? He's almost got this. They're so rigged. They're 100% rigged. Fine. Thank you. So, where's... They took him? I'm gonna say they took him. Damn, yeah, he really got himself in a situation there. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. You could probably get something to go. Alright, Claw Maestro, let's give it another shot. Stuffed octopus, a plastic bag full of clamshells, a cowboy hat, some headphones. Oh, some nice headphones. Shells are pretty clear, but I don't know if the claw can really grip the bag well. Of course, it's kind of tricky to tell if it's wedged in or not. Such ones might be a good bet, but I can't see the cord. Could be wrapped around something. We want the octopus. We can get it. Okay, we can get this. We got this. A slightly different view of the field from up here. Ready? Here we go. Seven. Halfway along the left wall of the machine. Does this look right? You're too far to the left. Okay. If we're too far to the left, let's go right. Hovers in the center of the machine. That's where it's supposed to be, isn't it? Does this look right? Go for it. Okay. Drop it. It grabs the octopus! It grabs it! God damn it! Piss! Sounds like that old man you're flying around, guess he had to leave. Is he okay? I'm sure he could be. I don't know if he's okay. I don't think we need to worry about him. What kind of plans you have now? But if you need help figuring out your next move, you can always talk to me and Miss Junebug. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. Maybe I should go with them. Do you think? What if we did? You have a pretty ad hoc thing going on, me and Junebug. I have to talk to her, but I bet you're welcome to tag along for a while if you're into it. You still have time to poke around this place a little. I saw some pretty wild stuff in here. Do-do, 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 do-do. Table full of fake food over here. Why? It might be real food coated with shellac or something. Oh. Someone's meal they didn't finish. I dare you to take a bite. I bet you won't. Okay. I'm just kidding. It must have been pretty important to them, right? Maybe it belonged to someone they care about. Like these sunflower seeds my folks left behind. No, they're gone. There's nothing to worry about. I just miss them. Sometimes people do weird stuff because they miss someone. Weird. Somehow I thought it was his truck delivery and all. It was. He gave it to her before they took him away. It's somebody. He's my friend. He needs my help. Johnny and I will help you unload when we get there. Left with your legs, Cricket. Yes, ma'am. Are you Ida? You are. So how was everything? How was that sweet cave snail? Devastating. Can't take all the credit. Sam came across a whole cave snail colony. Cave snail is not the kind of thing I'd be going for, just saying. Oh, we've been leaving rock candy for them to gorge on since. Oh, everything grows more slowly in the dark. There's a fish in Lake Lead that lives to 200 years, and its flavor profile only develops about 75. for at least a week. I don't even remember why I put them on. Come to think of it. I don't know if I want to eat here. Claire said she wanted, something primordial. Something from very deep in the lake. Here, you pick. I'm no good at this. Cedar plank cave with herb red pepper crust and butter sauce. Maybe blind salamander and broccoli fritters with banana sauce. Mollusk log. She'll have lime prawn, balsamic spinach. No, let's keep going. Oh, blind salamander hot pot. That's what she wants. Yep, that's the stuff. Ezra leans over the table and carefully examines the preserved food and drink. Run that finger along that crayfish claw, or grayfish claw. And that was the small one. Why didn't they finish their meal? Even half was too much. 15 years. You were fighting just to keep the lights on. Couldn't catch anything. That was part of the problem. Just what it served was shipped and frozen or dried, and I just threw it in the fryer. We've both come a long way since then. 2 young men, experienced seasoned divers. I've been out all day salvaging parts from a riverboat wreck. Rigged to fierce hunger. They ordered the whole menu. The whole menu? Yeah, went back to the kitchen. Sam was at the next table doing a Sudoku and drinking malt liquor as usual routine at the time. Ida, these divers are still hungry. Bring them another course. My God. Until the small hours of the morning. It was good. Inspired. I didn't think to write any of it down. Oh, terrible. Photographed the leftovers, but we couldn't get the lighting right, so we just shellacked the whole table. Go on, look here and think about all these ingenious dishes I threw together for those divers. Of course, they didn't pay their full bill. Them charging them after whatever demon in the kitchen kept making up food faster than we could ask for it. That's good. That's good that it worked out for you. He started bringing back the most magnificent greens for his nightly dives. Stay right here, sweetie, and I'll bring you a treat on my way back out. Oh, what's going on? It's a wiggle waggle. Well, buddy, I guess you're the catch of the day, the one and only. You look like some kind of eel. It's kind of mopey little guy. I can see it in your eyes. You smell like sort of buttery. Skin feels like sandpaper. She'll figure something out. I will call you Serpentine Lazy Unlucky. Hope you enjoy your stay. I mean, not too much. You're pretty far down there. You wouldn't be surprised if I'm the first, except there were 2 divers who went before me long ago. How old are you anyway, I wonder? They ate here once, back in the bad old days. 2 young guys, could have been brothers maybe. My coffee, about to catch things, so I just fried up something from frozen. I just heard this story. See, like I said, they were divers. They might have been brothers. They had a kind of rivalry going between them or something. I always went to right up to check, but I slipped calmly, quietly in the kitchen for a minute and told her to just keep bringing out food. Figured they wouldn't notice, caught up in their boasting as they were, and I wanted to listen. Back and forth for hours about all the deep and dangerous dives they'd been on, new channels they discovered. It was like dance, not like a boxing match. Each story went deeper than the last. There's every description of every tunnel and diving routine they discovered. That's my map now, you see. For 15 years, I've been using rats those two young divers discussed right there at that table. We'll be there. People come here from all over just try to date and catch because they know it's unique. Ain't you proud? Put her on that table where they had their meals so I can look at it to jog my memory like they were eating pickled crab when they started talking about that shipwreck. It's like my own secret code. Serpentine, lazy, unlucky. I find it settling. In fact, I lose a decent amount of sleep over it. Oh. I'd have some water. My throat's killing me. Not killing me, just... I've been talking for a while, you see. I had right to a dangerous falsehood. One of those men could have felt for a moment like he was losing some ground in their little duel. Could have slipped a fake one in there. Maybe told a fib about some dive he went on. Oh, that'd be terrible. He said that Fritz would be, and that's the end of Sam of Salmonitis. It puts the fear of death in me every time I touch water. I got a new eel for you, Ida. It's the Serpentine Lazy Unlucky eel. We'll see what she can make of it. Fast growing freshwater barnacles just about sealed it up. That's the important part. That's what people travel for. What's the catch today? This here's a Serpentine Lazy Unlucky mopey sandpapery old eel. Sandpaper. Well, I ought to do something for mouthfeel. I think we're about to leave, but thanks. Just passing through. Hey, aren't we all? You all enjoy your meal, alright? I will. I quite like this song. I heard it before. This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. My treasures. I'm gonna listen to him. My hopes are placed beyond the blue. Many friends and kin have gone on before, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, oh Lord, what will I do? Angels beckon me to heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother up in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting now for me in heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in
If heaven's not my home, oh Lord, what will I do? Angels beckon me to heaven's open door, and I can feel at home in this world anymore.
That's a good song. I quite like that one. She returns to the tugboat. In heaven's open door. Swirling mess of garbage. Well, that's what it is. Don't know why trash seems to collect right here. Of all the spots on the lake, it's always been that way. Everyone just navigates around it like it was an island or something. Shut up. I see some desks and chairs swirling around the edge there. A few years since I saw the inside of one. It's been 1,000 years since I've sat at one of those. School on Lake House in Jonah School of Beauty. It was run by sisters Cassie and Paula, indistinguishable except for their haircuts. But I wouldn't think they'd have used desks like that. Power company. Those blow dryers and curling irons burn a lot of coal. It's a shame they had to close down. The haircuts are gone, but the hair keeps growing. It's a decent local museum. It's as good history as I could ever tell. Small houseboat neighborhood that sometimes hosted concerts for the pleasure of its residents, where Clara was scheduled that night to perform. Junebug and Johnny watched the show from the dockyard with the others. A neighborhood. Do we get 2 musics in one act? I hope so. I like theremins, they're so weird. I remember this. Told you, yeah, you don't have to say it. Only because it's always true. She played at the flower shop. Serrano opened. He was having trouble with his tape machine, so he just drowned it. The lip steel. For like forever, everyone was falling asleep. Not everyone. Playing with petals you found on the floor, and I was looking at the ceiling. Was a greenhouse. I don't know where they put all the plants where they had bands in. Maybe outside if the weather was nice. It was nice that night. Warm. Smelled like spring. I remember the folding chairs so uncomfortable, but I guess it was their only option. They had to pack everything up during the week so there'd be room to display the flowers. Look at Ezra. He's wrapped. So, talking about him earlier at the gas station. I haven't forgotten, Cricket. Cool, yeah, I know. What do you think about Ezra traveling with us for a while? In the back. Kind of looking around, people watching. A bowl of chili in his lap. He seemed cool. He was obviously spiked. Even that fresh, fragrant greenhouse. The boozy fumes stung a little. I've heard of cooking chili with a little bit of vodka. I just made a chili cocktail, like a Bloody Mary with beans. Ugh. I don't much care for Bloody Marys. I've had one in my life, and that was enough. That was like, okay, I'm good. I tried. Listen, you gotta try everything once, even twice. But I had enough. I didn't care for it. I don't tend to like just super strong tomatoey things. It's got to be part of something. Just these little gray shadows, and we grew and filled in, but we did all that together, Ezra. Sure, he's just a kid, but he's already a person. What would that do to our system, our chemistry? We took a wrong turn in the hallway and ended up in the basement. A cave. I remember the lingering perfume of the greenhouse giving way to an earthly paint smell. The grimy door in the corner caught my eye. There's a large gap underneath it. I shined a light under the door. Brightly colored paper. You forced the door. Must open it if you fell through. I got the message for the new record back from Laser. They're okay, but What? You listened to them without me? At the pet shop, I didn't think I could tear you free. Oh, okay. Sort of little, and the whole thing has way too much reverb, but overall it sounds pretty good. The new drum machine fits right in the mix. Nice. Well, if I can't control the drum machine and sing and dance at the same time, you've got your hands full of guitar. We switched on the lights. Colorful wreaths for births, quinceañeras, weddings, funerals. Celebratory wreaths, but there was some kind of sad about it. Back to the greenhouse, just as Claire was tuning out, she relaxed her shoulders, took a deep breath. Hands in their precise positions, the room started shaking. Feeling with an airflow sway, an incredible focus. Moaning, rattling demon. That's the thing about the theremin. It's the only instrument you never touch. It's kind of an interesting thought. Ceiling, looking at each other to see if anyone else was worried. Trying to catch Claire's eye and discern if she was doing it on purpose or not. If she were really trying to bury us all in glass. Just saying, maybe we could use a third pair of hands up there. Oh. Oh! Think you could teach that kid to play a drum machine? Ma'am, I could teach a dog to play a drum machine. Well, that'll be our backup plan. Fearing for our lives and lamenting hers that could have given her the kind of emotional experience to play this devastating song. Came to rest. The theremin went quiet. The glass stopped rattling, and the room relaxed, unharmed. Photographer once, I mean one in particular. She even took my portrait. I can't imagine why. She said it would immortalize me. It's a metaphor, but she meant I'd never be forgotten. She was disembarking not far from here. The film fell out of her bag and was borne away by the current. Oh no! It's no shame to be forgotten. Passengers, 2 lighter, disembarked at the mail stop by the silo. Couldn't seem to get that old truck started up again, but we managed to roll it off the barge with only a minor scrape or two. At the last minute, Claire decided to travel with them for a while. Kate and I said goodbye to our friends, new and old, and the mucky mammoth rumbled on down the echo. Goodbye, mucky mammoth. We hardly knew ye. Act 5, Scene 11. Wait, Act 4, Scene 11. I know what numbers are. What's this place like? Dogwood Drive. It's in a small town, or it? I don't really know. Got the manifest. Mail order deliveries, no return address, shipping address 5 Dogwood Drive, packing list. And it's just numbers. It's the inventory numbers of the antiques he was supposed to be delivering. I'm glad you're coming with us. And I enjoy the company. I'll have to find a bus or a train to get on to Nashville by evening. They have buses going everywhere. I can drive you to Nashville. Seems I have a truck now, only... How are we going to get it up these stairs? It's quite a staircase. Is there something we could do with rope? I can think of a few things. Nothing that'll get that truck up the staircase, though. I don't even know what's in there. What if it's too much to carry? We're our own roadies, right? We've got expertise. Alright, Cricket, let's get this delivery packed and tied into bundles. We're hiking it upstairs. What's in there? Antiques, I guess. Antiques. Antiques? It's like junk, but people will pay for it. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I guess you'll be taking the bus after all. It's okay. It'll be an adventure. Tired? Don't worry, lady. We're almost there. We're nearly there. Nearly. Oh, that's a lot of stairs. Yeah, there ain't no fucking way we're getting a truck up that. End of Act 4. That was definitely more of a somber one, I will say. Conway is maybe dead? Like, is he proper dead? Or, he's a skeleton! Well, I hope you enjoyed. I quite enjoyed that one. I really liked the feeling of it, going down the Echo River. So next time it looks like... Yeah, I mean, it looks like we've got this interim one, which will be, I don't know, however long. They seem to vary in length, the middle ones. But then after that, we've got the last act. So if the next episode's not the last one, then we're very quickly getting there. So anyway, I certainly hope you've enjoyed. I've definitely been enjoying it. Ready to see how it ends. Not sure where we're going with this, but I suppose we'll see together. So anyway, goodbye!